And that's what Nerd Wednesdays, I mean it, that's really what we are. People look forward to the midweek break.
Yes,
they don't want to wait until the weekend to get whatever is going on off their chest. They want it on Wednesday. And we gave it to them on Wednesday, so.
I want to introduce Dee. She is the CFO of Nerd Wednesdays. And, you know, like I said, we're at this dope venue. There's games everywhere. There's like, you know, there's people dressing up. I saw the Joker. Like, this is like, this is lit. You know what I mean? The performances.
Yeah, it's a nice, I like the nice mix in the crowd too, because our CEO, I don't know where he is, I'm sure he's talking trash somewhere, but he made it clear that a nerd isn't just somebody who likes anime. A nerd isn't just somebody who likes gaming. You could be a nerd to anything. You could be a fashion nerd. You could be a computer nerd. You could be a music nerd. Like, if you're passionate about something, you're a fucking nerd. Like, and I love that. I really do love that, because you again can come in here and feel like yourself, be yourself, show us what you got. It's still word of mouth.
Yeah.
If you have a brother or sister that tells you, yo, this place is jumping, and you trust their judgment, you're gonna go. And that's what happened. So after April, I think it was every Wednesday in May, and going forward, and it just, I'm like, okay, we gotta push this. So we pushed it in Jersey, but now you see we're in Philly.
Yeah.
We're trying to be in Baltimore. Somebody wants us in Baltimore.
So you said you've been on a radio show and a podcast?
Yeah, we were just on Watch This podcast with Scoop. We got a chance to talk about our nerd shit, and I'm sure we'll get into that.
Oh, we definitely will.
The first radio show that I did was for my modeling agency. Back in 2018, I launched a modeling agency in Philly.
Okay.
And was really trying to like push and get the word out there through fashion shows, pop-up photo shoots, things of that nature. And there was somebody randomly who just like, hey, I need you on my radio show. I never met this person. They came to an event. They loved it. They saw my energy and like, no, we need to tell people about you. It was like, I don't know. I felt like a freaking celebrity. It was, I got juice when I walked in. I got, what kind of liquor do you want? You know, it was just like, they treated me so nicely. Like I wanted that lifestyle. And then COVID happened. So I had to shut it. I had to shut it down. Yeah.
This is before.
Yeah. I've modeled since I was 16. I'm 34 now, and I still do it every once in a while. But I'm more of a teacher. I'm a teacher at heart, so I like to teach people how to model, like teach people about photography.
We're not getting started in your interview yet, but let me ask you down there though. Is this your first podcast?
Yeah, this is my first podcast. I used to do like little interviews like in 2022, but it wasn't a podcast. I was just, me and somebody would sit down and we would talk. No microphone, no nothing. We would just talk. Yeah, but I never did a podcast before though. It's my first podcast.
That's what's up, man. This is like maybe the third time I probably interviewed somebody. This is the first time that I've been on a podcast. So this is pretty dope.
How long you been doing your podcast? I don't remember what you said.
A little less than 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
3 newbies in 2 years. That is a lot, actually. That is a lot.
Well, we're like in less than 2 years. We're 35 episodes in now. So yeah, we've been going.
Dedicated.
Hello, hey friend, how are you?
Celebrity.
No, this is dope.
Should I get your autograph? I'm shy now.
Oh man. Well, this is really dope. This is a dope event. We got a dope episode that we're about to get into. You know what I mean? You're going to tell us about your business journey, but before we get into that, I got to welcome Opp Perspectives Podcast. I'm your host, Sedale. And, you know, like I said, we're at this dope venue. There's games everywhere. There's like, you know, there's people dressing up. I saw the Joker. Like, this is like, this is lit. You know what I mean? The performance is about to get cracking. I want to introduce Dee. She is the CFO of Nerd Wednesdays. And you are a big part of the reason why I'm here.
And I'm glad you're here. I mean, I'm big on, I want to talk to people. I can only convey so much of what my event is through a flyer.
Okay.
I need you to meet us. I need you to shake our hands. I need you to feel the love when you come into the room, because that's what Nerd Wednesdays is really about. It's about just being yourself and being okay with being yourself in a room. You know, bottom line.
No, that's dope. No, that's for real. That's dope. You know, there's a lot of people that are like, you know, don't want to be out because of who they are and what they're into, and this is, you know, a way to get loose. And then you guys chose to do it on a different day from the weekend. You know what I mean? So it's like it's kind of discreet in a way. You know what I mean?
Man, it was a risk. I mean, all new businesses are risk, but it's a huge risk running something like this on a weekday, and it kind of blew up.
So you have an addition to your team, social media manager?
Yes, my social media manager. This is Davi.
What's up, Davi?
What's up, man? You know, my name is Davi. D-Clocks on the gram. You know, I focus on the social media, you know, try to make our presence get reached to the world. You know, if you can't make it out, I try to make our presence get reached in your hand. You know?
That's lit.
And we love what he does because we don't have to do it.
Dionna, listen.
Yes.
You know, before we get into your business stuff and Nerdy Wednesday, let's rewind a little bit. Let's go back. Tell us about yourself. Give us your background.
Tell you about myself. Well, I've always been really active. I sing, I dance when I feel like it.
Are you performing tonight?
No. Listen, I sing when no one's really watching, but I also get on the karaoke mic and act like it's my last performance before retirement. Like I love karaoke, but I'm shy about my music. I'm very shy about my music. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I do have a song that's on Spotify, YouTube, all that. Just one. I made it 3 years ago. It's my baby. I love it. But yeah, I like to dance. I like to sing. I do photography, like I said. I've done modeling. I've shot music videos. I do whatever I feel like doing. To be honest, I try to master different things because whatever avenue I take, whatever creative or entrepreneurial path I want to take, I want to make sure that I know all the components of what makes it work. So that way I can respect who's doing that position, number one. And also, if they can't, I can step up. That's who I am in a nutshell. If I don't know the answer, I'll find out, or I'll find somebody who does. We're going to make it happen.
You're very determined.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
Gotta demand the attention if you want to demand the business, you know? You gotta make yourself big, you know?
Yes. Davi, you want to tell us about yourself, your background, who you are?
Well, right now I do skits and stuff like that.
What type of skits? Tell us about it.
All types of skits, like funny skits.
He's hilarious on social media.
Yeah, like funny skits. You know, anime skits. I'm trying to get better with the anime skits though. So we do a lot of that with Nerdy Wednesdays. We do a lot of commercial skits, you know, for Nerdy Wednesdays. So it's basically any kind of skit, or any kind of skit you need. If you need a skit for your podcast, you want to put something together, we got you.
But Davi's also being very modest right now.
I can hear it. I'm trying to get something out
because
of him.
he's a stylist. He is a stylist. He be dressing people down.
Okay.
He was at the crib. We were having a meeting, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to put together. I don't know whatever I'm going to wear. He's like, all right, bring out everything that you got clean from your room. And I laid it out on the floor. I think 3 outfits came out of like 7 pieces.
Wow.
He's really talented with the styling.
Okay.
Don't you sell yourself short.
Are you good with styling with a budget?
Style with a budget. That's my thing.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
She's my man. All right.
Yes, absolutely. Geek blocks on the block. Get you styled right.
For a cheap price.
So, Dionna, next question is for you. So, you put yourself in a lot of different avenues, different places. Now, do you find that you're stretching yourself too thin at times?
I do get asked that question a lot. There was a time where I felt like I had to do all of it. I have the vision. I'm going to make sure that it comes to life. Because I think more than anything, I was trying to prove to myself that I could. And I proved that already. Now I got tired. I got somebody to run my social media. I got somebody to run my merchandise. I got somebody that helps me do the venue findings, like doing the searches. Like I do delegate now.
Okay.
And that's the reason why I'm allowed to continue to dabble in different things. So I have a good team.
When you delegate, how do you handle delegating decision making? So, let's say you're delegating power to that person, your partner, whatever, your team member, whatever you would call that person, and they make a decision that goes against what you want to do, what you would do in that situation. How do you handle that?
So if it's a decision that was made one time and I didn't agree with it, it's always a conversation to be had to try to rectify things first. And it's funny because I actually recently have gone through something like this, and if I sit you down and say, hey, I didn't like how this went, and I train people on how I want things done, and I have a talk and let them ask questions. If you don't ask questions, then I'm assuming you know what I need from you. And then say for instance, the next couple of days things look like they're going great. You heard me, and you go right back to the same thing that you were doing. Now I gotta escalate it. You gotta sit down for a week, or I gotta cut your time back. I give chances. I give chances. I give my explanations, and I also make sure they understand that I'm not here to cut you down, but I have a brand, I have a vision, and this is what I need for you to do to help me get it where I need to go. So usually it's received well, and we can move forward happy. Usually.
So I gotta ask Davi. You ever made a decision that? You ever made a decision that went against her? I see she's shaking her head. No.
She's great, breaking things down. She says it in a sweet way. She's even if when she got, like you said, sometimes she got a bunch of stuff on her plate. She's still very kind to you.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. No, I get that
He's
vibe.
lying.
I get that vibe from you. No, I get that vibe from you. Very genuine. That's
I love people. I mean, I've been around so many different types of people. So,
as this is my first time meeting you, when you walked in the room, I saw the energy and the vibration. Everybody was like, "Oh, she's here." It was like
that's so nice to get that perspective. I didn't really feel like that. I felt like, where's my stuff? But everyone does always show me love. I had a Nerd Wednesdays where I got bad news, and I didn't know if I wanted to go, and I didn't sleep the night before, and then I realized in the dark room by myself, Wednesday, 8 p.m., I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. And I went there, no one knew I was coming, and the love that I felt made me forget all the problems I had before I walk in the door. And that's what Nerd Wednesdays, I mean it, that's really what we are. People look forward to the midweek break.
Yes,
they don't want to wait until the weekend to get whatever is going on off their chest. They want it on Wednesday, and we gave it to them on Wednesday. So
no, that's dope. So since we're talking about Nerd Wednesday, let's talk about how did you get into entrepreneurship?
Okay, well, so growing up, you want to be a firefighter, you want to be a doctor, or you want to be a dentist, whatever. Me, I never had that, it's not narrow, but I never had that one-track mind.
Okay.
I've always said that I just wanted to own multiple businesses. I wanted to be able to say, hey, I put this together, now you work here, I'm going to go sit on a beach somewhere. That's the kind of level I want to be at. And the more that I've watched Issa Rae, and I've had some different podcasts that I've listened to for money management and things of that nature, and it made it really clear to me that you need multiple streams of income in the world that we're in right now to even make the dollar make sense. So that motivated me, and to see people actually cared about the things that I started growing into a business, that also motivates me. I need to know that it's something that you need for me to really put a lot of power behind it.
Yes. So, speaking of putting power behind something, what made y'all feel like you guys had enough power to put behind Nerd Wednesdays?
Well, that's, again, based off the people and how they responded to it. Because, mind you, our first Nerd Wednesdays, we were doing Nerd Wednesdays, Third Wednesdays, because it rhymed. Okay. And it was March 21st of this year. Third Wednesday, right?
Okay.
March 21st of this year. And we had... Were you at the first one?
Yeah,
you were at the first one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Yeah, I've been here. So we had maybe 7 people.
Okay.
Little TV, little game in the corner there, a game in the corner on the other side. And they're like, all right, when are y'all doing this again? We want to come, we want to be down. I'm like, all right, everyone hold on, we're doing this once a month. April comes around, we do it again. They're like, no, we need more. And it started growing so naturally by itself because everyone has a friend that has a friend who has a friend. And I think the most effective effective marketing tactics is still word of mouth.
Yeah.
If you have a brother or sister that tells you, yo, this place is jumping, and you trust their judgment, you're gonna go. And that's what happened. So after April, I think it was every Wednesday in May, and going forward, and it just, I'm like, okay, we gotta push this. So we pushed it in Jersey, but now you see we're in Philly.
Yeah.
We're trying to be in Baltimore. Somebody wants us in Baltimore. Somebody wants us in Atlanta. So that comes back to delegating and actually not taking it on all myself. Yeah, I know. But this thing, this thing is growing. It's booming. It's moving fast, and I hope that it catches on the way I think it can.
Yeah.
I think it can go so far and so fast.
So okay, so are you still going to continue Jersey? Like, did you guys have one yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Mama got like 3 hours of sleep, y'all.
Okay.
But yeah, we had it was a low-key night though. We didn't have sometimes we do themes, or if someone has a birthday, we turn up. The week before that was nuts. We reached capacity and had to have people wait until people left to come in. So that was the goal that we wanted to see. Like the people were hungry to be in Nerd Wednesdays, which was amazing. But sometimes we do something more chill before we do a bigger event like this.
Okay, so you used this venue the last time you were in Philly?
Say it again, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, you used this venue the last time you were in Philly?
No, we tested out another venue that was located in is it Rec Philly building? Is Rec Philly in there? That's the old building that they used to be in. I can't even remember.
It wasn't Rec Philly. It was somewhere in Frankfurt. I forget the name of the building.
Like near Temple. It wasn't too far from Temple. And the place was dope. It had a nice setup. And I can't really compare it to here because this is a bigger space.
Yeah.
And we were testing it out there and realizing that everyone had to walk 3 flights of stairs. And the vendors have a lot of heavy stuff. So we have that. We have other people that can't really walk that well that want to come out. So we couldn't really dedicate to the other spot. So even in the beginning, we started out trying out different venues, even in Jersey, to see where the crowd was going to be, to see the aesthetics of the place, and to make sure we were comfortable with it. So we're settled in Lumberton for Jersey, and we're ready to go everywhere else.
So when did Davi start coming on to Nerd Wednesday? When did you bring him on?
Davi was here from the beginning, and Davi saw the potential as well. So when someone sees the dream and gets excited about it, there's no way I'm going to pass up the opportunity to let them be a part of it. This man loves Nerd Wednesday.
I love this since day one.
Yeah.
I've seen everybody cosplaying the games, just doing a lot of stuff you as an adult you don't get to do much. So it was a pretty dope event, and I see the dream. I can see everybody coming together. I can see this really growing though, growing from state to state. We got a lot of big plans though. A lot of big plans.
Okay. So, what's your social media? What are some of your marketing tactics that you use as far as bringing the presence to Nerd Wednesdays? Because I'm sure, if you're in charge of social media, you're a big reason why these people are here. So, can you talk about some of your strategies?
Typically, I focus on the anime crowd. I know all types of people that's in the geeks and stuff like that. But I really focus on anime. So, if you're in the anime, I'm working towards the anime crowd. A little bit of Star Wars, a little bit of everything. But me personally, I always love anime since I was a kid. So it's easy to market towards that crowd because I know anime. So I'm not going to market to outer space or market to sci-fi, where that's not really my field.
So it seems like you love anime because you said it about 3-4 times.
He loves anime, y'all.
So how do you incorporate anime in your music? Or do you?
Oh no, I don't do music.
Just social media. Don't he look like he should be some type of artist too?
No. I get that a lot though. Actually, we get that a lot.
Can we backtrack for a second?
Yes,
because again, humble guy over here. Davi does a lot of engagement on social media as well.
Okay.
He'll like people's stuff. He'll leave comments. He's learned how to create these videos where, oh God, Speak more on yourself. The videos are amazing. It captures different pictures, videos, footage of the night, or say someone cosplay. Like I cosplayed from what's her name, Coffee.
You did. She do a couple cosplays.
I try. But he'll take your picture, find the picture of the character that you're dressing as, and like stick it next to it, and it looks so fucking dope. Am I allowed to curse?
Listen, yeah, sure. If you wanted to get
Davi does a fantastic job with the engagement, with the content itself, and also, and I'm not trying to talk bad about you at all, but he knows his strong suits. So he's like, he's using ChatGPT, or I forget which one.
Yeah, ChatGPT.
That one to help him generate the captions, because we're like, we don't know what to say.
That's my best friend.
You start like, yeah, right. You start running out of things to say. You don't want to repeat yourself, but he's figured out the good balance. He's really been killing it. High nines. He's part of my crew as well. He helps us set up. Yeah, he does the music. He has his own Discord when he streams. Discord is where you stream video games, if anyone doesn't know, and you can have different chat rooms and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, we have team members that do a little bit of everything, but Davi's really killing the social media aspect.
Wow. Okay. So one thing I want to ask, I know you talked about delegating power as one of your struggles. Like, what's besides that? Like, what is your biggest struggle, especially as you're growing and just managing your business? And I'm sure you have to also have some type of balance. So how do you create that?
I mean, I kind of just go and don't stop, because when I stop, I'm gonna cry. Like I'm gonna recognize all the things I have to do. But one of the biggest challenges that we face is how fast things did grow, and having the limited space that we did in certain places. Like I said, we tried different venues, and we realized just how much they weren't keeping up with us.
Okay.
So crowd control is still a big thing that I'm trying to figure out how to make sure we don't go overhead, which it's a great problem to have. I'm so happy to be stressed about that. But then there's a thing like I'm in charge of the merch. Like I order the merch, I make sure the merch gets done, and I get stressed out that I don't have enough for everybody. And I do run into that where I want this and that, but you're out of it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
And I hate feeling like I missed a sale as a business person, but also hate not being able to show the customer that love through my merchandise. Like I love doing it. I put so much heart into it. I want you to walk around wearing it, but I didn't have your size. Like that stresses me out. That's like there's plenty more, but I don't even know where to start to finish that.
When you think of branding, what comes to mind?
I want you to know who we are, even if you've never been to an event. That's what I think of branding. I want you to have heard of Nerd Wednesdays, or I think I've seen you at this party. That's huge to me. So we go out to we call them different nerd houses, like Game of Thrones. We go to different nerd houses. We go to their parties, shake hands with the bosses. We've gotten a really good relationship with a couple of owners of other nerdy stuff as well from that. Okay. And when we were out, we were like, hey, take a picture with us, like all the cosplayers, and we'll get their tags and put them on our story. And they'll be like, oh wait, I follow you already. I haven't been able to get out to an event because y'all in Philly. Wouldn't you know, there's like 3 people that we met going out that came tonight out here because we showed that love. We showed them like, hey, we're not just in Jersey. If you say, hey, I think someone would love this in VA, we'll try it out. But the point is, y'all gotta hear the name and be like, I need to get involved. That's what a brand is to me. And we're getting there. I do feel like we're getting there.
Yeah, definitely. No, most definitely. I definitely heard of Nerd Wednesdays. Unfortunately, I never came to an event. I never got a opportunity to come out, but I definitely heard of it. I've seen it on social media. I know some of the people that perform, like Dre artists, Clint Beastwood, and a few more. I think Apollo Ali came out here too as well.
Yeah, it's a nice. I like the nice mix in the crowd too, because our CEO, I don't know where he is. I'm sure he's talking trash somewhere, but he made it clear that a nerd isn't just somebody who likes anime. A nerd isn't just somebody who likes gaming. You could be a nerd to anything. You could be a fashion nerd. You could be a computer nerd. You could be a music nerd. Like,
you just into what you're into.
Exactly. If you're passionate about something, you're a fucking nerd. Like, and I love that. I really do love that, because you again can come in here and feel like yourself, be yourself, show us what you got, and say, for instance, what were we saying before that?
Basically, just talking about all the different types of nerds and how we want to reach the nerds and let them know that they got a community here and that it's a safe place for you to be themselves at. You know, that's what we want though. We want everybody to feel comfortable though. We want people to come out here and not feel judged. We want people to party, be themselves, watch anime, play games, cosplay.
Something for everybody.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real. Did you guys have like video game tournaments and contests?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. You know, cash prizes too. You know, Tekken.
What's the other one?
Smash, Super Smash. We're gonna have a 2K soon. You know, 2K tournament. So you know.
Mario Kart.
Yes, I was saying we did Mario Kart. We did Mario Kart during Friendsgiving. Yeah, that one was a hit. That was a hit.
Okay. What about? I see like you got people dressing up in costumes and different things. So is there a costume contest or anything?
Sometimes, like if we like Halloween, for instance, everybody was dressing up, so we definitely did a competition there. But if we have a more like cosplay focused night, we do try to get people like up and walking. We do little fashion shows, you know, let them strut their stuff, and then we'll do a crowd vote.
Okay.
Something simple, and let the people feel like it.
I'm cosplaying right now. I'm kind of keeping Tokyo Ghoul.
Now, where is that anime from? I don't even know that one. He's the anime geek.
Well, listen, you want to shout out your team, pretty much?
Ooh, where do I even start?
And how big are you
right now?
There's Phox. He's our CEO right there.
Okay.
There's Phox. We got Nines and Wayne. They help with the TVs and the game setup. We have Feek. I want him to kind of come on here real quick if he can come by. Do you see him?
You gonna get on fast?
Yeah. So I want to bring one of our team members up because he does a lot of the back end stuff for us.
Okay.
We were actually in the middle of building an app, and I don't know how to speak on it like he does. I'm a project manager. I'm the CFO. I'm the one who says, yes, we can spend money on this.
Yes.
No, you can't spend money on that. Spend more money on that, or making sure we're on track with our projects. So that's what I do. Who else do we have? We have our in-house cannabis vendor. He comes every single Wednesday. But yeah, he's a vendor, but he also is like my eyes and ears at the event. He is very aware. He gets the spot in the back corner. He sees any issues, like it's a little text going on real quick, like, hey, look at the door, like something going on. Like, we have a lot of people that protect our brand. Who else do we have? Josie, my girl Josie, my best friend Josie. She's in the back. She helps with a lot of my website updating. She's so talented.
Yo,
I could talk about Josie forever.
Listen, you really built the ultimate team. I have to say.
Oh yeah. And again, mind you, all the things that I'm saying to you, at one point it was just me and the CEO doing that. You know, we were hauling TVs to the venues that didn't have TVs, which never again. All the games, all the marketing, all the foot traffic, that was all us. So we're like, all right, look at all the pieces where we're like, we're doing too much of this, and find somebody that can fill that gap. And I think we're cooking with gas right now. We didn't find Feet. That's okay.
No, that's okay.
We didn't find Feet.
You just stepped outside.
Can you see if Josie can step away for a moment? Okay, so I'm sorry if I'm not doing this in an orthodox way.
No, you're all good. No, you're fine.
So Josie, she's my best friend. I met her 2 years ago now, and I feel like I've known her for 20 years, kind of feeling. And she was so worried. She's like, I don't know if I want to get involved with your business because I've seen like friendships end over that stuff. And I understood, but I also let her know, like, I'm not going to tell you to do something you're not comfortable with doing. And I also want your input. So it's not just you building a website or selling my cups. It's you being comfortable being yourself in this space and making money doing it.
That's real.
Okay? Because if I eat, we all eat. Is she coming? She's making a drink. Who else though? Who else? I don't want to miss anybody and they watch this and get mad. Wayne. Oh God. Wayne works with nines. Wayne is the guy that if he sees me walking around like a headless chicken, he'll stop like, D, what do you need? What can I do? Like, he's always ready to help, willing to help, and always does it with such taste. And he's also one of those kind of quiet guys that says shit and it's like, oh my God, that was funny. Where did that come from? Like, you're actually hilarious.
It seems like you really have people that love what they're doing.
Yes.
And you created the environment and atmosphere for that. That's dope.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I want. I want everyone to feel good, even if you're just here to work. You're not just here to work. You're here to grow as a person, grow your own brand. Like I said, we gotta wrap it up. Okay. So like I said, there's people from different backgrounds. Josie has a degree in website design and hasn't really done anything with it. You all know how that goes. So once I said, you know what, I need help with the website, she went to town. If you get a chance, nerdwednesdays.com. I gave her the platform, the domain, and she made it so nerdy and so perfect. And I love her work. She came in and she's only been with us for a month now, and she's really been killing it. Yeah, everyone kills it, y'all. Relax. You are all doing a great job.
Well, listen, we want to get out and start having some fun and get towards the event.
I'm about to change it to my outfit next.
I want to thank you for bringing OPP out here for the event. We definitely want to come back again.
Yes, please.
Yes. And we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you for helping us get the word out about Nerd Wednesday. Seriously.
You guys make sure you come out to Nerd Wednesdays every Wednesday. You're going to have to go on the page and figure out where she's at.
Google it.
She might be in Atlanta.
You have
next
no
week.
idea.
You don't even know.
You have Cali. I'll take it to Utah if they ask for it. Utah is crazy.
Well, thank you. That wraps up Opp Perspectives.
Bye, y'all.
I'll be your host, Sedale. And we want to shout out our guest host, Dionna. And make sure y'all come out to Nerd Wednesdays. But most importantly, make sure you guys like and subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook for Nerd Wednesdays. And make sure you also do that for Opp Perspectives Podcast.
Okay? He said it. Y'all heard it.